alájà àdùbí ọlánìgàn ẹ ṣé ẹ káàbọ̀ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá mi share ètò yìí ẹ jẹ́ kó kan Olúyinká TNT lára nítorí pé mo kàn lọ jínsìn mo tají mo kàn ní pé kí n lọ gbé page wá sórí FYP mi wípé ó wá ń pariwo wípé òun ti gbowó rẹpẹtẹ àpò òun ti kún òun ti gbowó rẹpẹtẹ àpò òun ti kún ṣe mọ̀ wípé ọ̀bọ ló máa para ẹ̀ nítorí náà ni mo ṣe padà wá pé kí n wá sí létí wàá wá sórí online níbẹ̀ yẹn ibi tó ti sẹ́ pé gbowó rẹpẹtẹ àpò ẹ̀ ti kún yẹn Olúyinká TNT mo ti bá ẹ kọ́ ọ̀tẹ̀ mo ti save ẹ̀ mo ti bá ẹ kọ́ ọ̀tẹ̀ mo ti save ẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ fi àwọn professional requirements kan mo fẹ́ fi hàn ẹ́ mo fẹ́ fi àwọn professional requirements kan mo fẹ́ fi hàn ẹ́ in as much as mo ti sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan pé o lè ní dating site o dating site tó o bá ní kò mí ipò wà legal o wà registered ẹ o register ẹ o san tax o san tax kò mí pé ó wà legal but as a nurse tó o bá ní dating site there are some requirements mo dẹ̀ máa kà á fún ẹ because sórí ọ̀bọ ló máa para ẹ̀ ọ̀bọ ni ó para ẹ̀ nobody kọ́kọ́kọ́ ọ̀bọ ni ó para ẹ̀ because people are watching your page 24/7 inú mi dẹ̀ dùn mo rí containers ẹ o ti rí fídíò tí mo ṣe o sá sẹ́yìn o sọ̀rọ̀ nípa mẹ́numọ́ o sọ̀rọ̀ nípa coded sex o dẹ̀ sì máa ṣe torí pé o ti ń sọ ọ́ sìn pé o ń gbé lọ sórí WhatsApp wọn abẹ́ ń bẹ̀ àwọn ọkùnrin wọn abẹ́ ń bẹ̀ àwọn obìnrin wọn abẹ́ ń bẹ̀ owó tó ń gbà yẹn ṣé o declare ẹ̀ fún current employer ẹ̀ máa kà á fún ẹ gbogbo yín ni mo rí o máa kà á fún ẹ ní ibi yìí sìn ó ń bọ̀ máa kà á fún ẹ máa dẹ̀ jẹ́ kó rí. máa kà á fún ẹ máa dẹ̀ jẹ́ kó rí ẹ má bínú ẹ jẹ́ kí n jọ kí ni kò ní pẹ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ náà kò lè ju 2 minutes 3 minutes ni máa fi ṣe gbogbo show yìí 2 or 3 minutes ni máa fi ṣe show yìí. torí mo fẹ́ kó rí i pé àwọn èèyàn follow page back to back. Now, key professional requirements for nurses that engage in businesses, or especially for nurses who want to have a dating site. 1, nurses must maintain strict boundaries and must not use their business or social networks to pursue relationships with current or former patients. You are a mental health nurse. You deal with both Nigerians and other national in your place of work. They know that you have a dating site. As a professional nurse, nurses must maintain strict boundaries and must not use their businesses or social network to pursue relationships with current or former patients. Once a patient is in your trust, ìwọ ló tọ́jú ẹ̀ ni o, ìwọ kọ́ ló tọ́jú ẹ̀, and you are working within the community. Nika, mind that phrase. Upholding reputation. The NMC requires nurses to uphold the reputation of their profession at all times. If the business is run in an unethical or irresponsible manner, it could lead to a fitness to practice investigation. That is your coded what do you call it, coded menumo. That is, you are encouraging people to practice immorality in their outside their homes or outside their what is it called, their relationships. NMC requires nurses to uphold the reputation of the profession at all times. If the business is run in an unethical or irresponsible manner, it could lead to fitness to practice investigation. Use of professional title. Registrants must not use their status as a registered nurse to promote commercial courses or services unrelated to health. Unrelated to health. Advertising for the site must be ethical and must not exploit vulnerabilities. If you gave a woman that her husband, that they have problems in their houses or in their relationship, and you took up or such a man or a woman comes to you and you gave them another relationship, like your coded okoanobo, that is exploiting their vulnerability, you are subject to fitness to practice investigation. Above all, conflict of interests. If this you are shouting today, this morning, some few hours ago, that you've got a lot of money, that people have paid a lot of money, and this is where I am going to stand up against you. Conflict of interest. If the site potentially interacts with their clinical role, the nurse must declare any financial or commercial interest to their employer. Have you, the money that you said you have or they have paid into your account, my dear Yinka TNT, have you declared such financial or commercial interest to your employer? Have you informed the trust in which you said you are working for? Have you told them that you own a site and that this is the proceed, this is the financial or commercial gain that you are gaining through that site? NMC is of the opinion that there can be a conflict of interest, and if the site potentially interacts with your clinical role, which I think it is, you, the nurse, must declare any financial or commercial interest to your employer. You are the one that said it. You said it, that o ti pa owó púpọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ, o ti gba owó rẹpẹtẹ, àpò ẹ ti kún, ǹjẹ́ o declare irú owó bẹ́ẹ̀ fún NHS tó ń bá ṣiṣẹ́? Nítorí pé ọ̀bọ ló máa para ẹ̀. Conflict of interest nìyẹn. You cannot be working for NHS and having a dating site without letting the NHS know. Yeah. Does she give the trust the documentation about the site? That is what I'm saying. Lagos for sure. Does the trust in which you work for know that you have a dating site or a matchmaking site? Talk less of you encouraging immoralities, promoting sexually transmitted diseases and infections, HIV and AIDS, hepatitis C, hepatitis B and herpes. Does the NHS in which you say you work for know that you have a dating site? Please, can you show us that? When the time comes and you continue to come and brag online, and we are cutting your and we are cutting your shows, when the time comes, you will have to provide such documents, such informations to the NHS and NMC. Shogba above down. Screenshot one ní ká má ní dating site o, but is there a conflict of interest? Did you declare the proceed, your financial and commercial interest to your employer, who is the NHS? Nka TNT, Nka Ayoda, I am on your case. Sorry, instructor. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, tó bá ti jáde tó ń brag nípa owó tó pa lórí matchmaking, ẹ máa cut ibẹ̀ fún mi. Ọlọ́run ló ní kí n jí kí n lọ, bóyá ẹ ti máa cut ẹ̀mí ìtìlẹ̀ sọ, many people ti lè jí sórí inbox mi, ẹ máa cut ẹ̀. You must declare to the trust in which you work for, which is the NHS trust which you work for in your community, that you have a dating site, and you must declare your financial gains to them. So yeah, ọ̀bọ ló máa parẹ́, ó rò pé ó lè wá kó wá máa bragado, kó máa brag, kó máa ṣe oríṣiríṣi online, right? We dey here o. We dey here. We're going to sanitize our community. We don't want people that will come and wreck our homes. We don't want nurses that will encourage our younger adults for hookup sites, online brothel like Shabarikolo. We don't want them. Have you declared to the NHS that you work for, that you have a dating site, that you are into matchmaking and you are collecting money? That is conflict of interest. Have you declared to them? Are you using your social media handle to talk down on the vulnerables, on young adults, older adults that are suffering from mental health? That we hear your social, that we hear what you are saying as a nurse, I want to believe that that is the right thing. These are all stated in these professional requirements. They are stated there. Lọ kà kó kà dáadáa, kó má bàa shoot ara ẹ lẹ́sẹ̀ níbi tó ti fẹ́ máa brag, tó fẹ́ òròpó ń brag fàdé bí n pé nìyẹn òpó pawó gidi gan, àpò ẹ ti kún, òròpó ń brag fún mi. They go, they play, they go. You will learn, and you will learn the hard way. What did I say? You will learn, and you will learn the hard way. You will learn, and you will learn the hard way. These are all stated in. You will learn, and you will learn the hard way. They play. I am for the society. The UK government wants a reduction in the indices of sexually transmitted diseases. No UK nurse should use their platform to promote immoralities encouraging the breakup of homes, encouraging women and men that are in secured relationship to come out of their secured relationship and come and do coded fling and have sexual interaction for a fling. That is promoting online brothel. As a nurse, you can have a dating site, but does your dating site fulfill all the requirements? All these requirements, does your dating site fulfill it? More importantly, have you declared to your employer the conflict of interest? Is the site, if the site is potentially interacts with their clinical role, the nurse must declare any financial or commercial interest to their employer. Upholding reputation. The NMC requires nurses to uphold the reputation of the profession at all time. If the business is run in an unethical and irresponsible manner, it could lead to fitness to practice investigation. These are things that you do within the community. If you are fighting an individual, that is a fight, individual. But when you are doing something that can affect certain communities, you must think properly. My dear sister, lọ kà bí kò jẹ́ kó yé ẹ dáadáa. Lọ kà kó jẹ́ kó yé ẹ dáadáa. You have declared with your mouth that you have made a lot of money, but have you declared to the NHS trust that you are working with? Have you declared to them that you have a dating site and a matchmaking site that you are making a whole lot of money from? Yeah? Let me know. Thank you, my darling people. Please share this podcast and let us see it. Let us see it. Enough is enough. We must stand up and sanitize our community. We must stand up and sanitize our community. It is a no-no to promote immorality within our community, especially when it is coming from a UK registered nurse who is a mental health nurse. Irrespective of the aspect of nursing in which you are, even if you are a midwife, you must not promote immorality. You must not promote the spread of infectious diseases, including AIDS and HIV, herpes and all the rest of it. The government is spending a lot of money. Have you declared to the NHS in which you work for that there is a conflict of interest? That you're doing 2 jobs and you are making a lot of money from your dating sites and your matchmaking sites? I've read it to you. You can Google it yourself and see. Maybe you are following the ethics of NMC, or maybe you are fit for investigation under the Fitness to Practice Commission. Aborolanso Fomoluabi to Badenu Adudidi. My name remains Faramade Alasoadura.